And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to some very important people here. As we have during our last two Kansas City events, Shamrock FC continues to partner with Retirement Solutions Group to thank and give back to our U.S. military veterans. Tonight we are honored to host Colonel Don Doc Ballard and Zeke Crozier. Colonel Doc Ballard enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1965. He attended the Hospital Corps School in Great Lakes, Illinois. On May 16, 1968, while serving our nation as a corpsman with the Mike Company, 3rd Battalion, 4th Marines in the Republic of Vietnam, Doc Ballard was treating 6 Marines when the enemy began throwing hand grenades into the small group. Doc dove onto a grenade, reached under his stomach, grabbed the grenade, rolled over, and threw it away. The grenade then exploded in the air with no Americans wounded.
Let them hear ya!
Doc has been credited with saving the lives of many Marines throughout his service. He was wounded 8 times himself. In February of 1970, he left the Navy and joined the U.S. Army. On May 14, 1970, Doc Ballard received the Medal of Honor, the highest and most prestigious personal decoration that may be awarded for distinguishing acts of valor from then-President Richard Nixon. In 2000, Doc retired from the Army as a colonel. Today, he continues to serve veterans. After he retired from the military, he became a funeral director. At the age of 60, when all his friends were enjoying retirement, Colonel Ballard bought a privately owned veteran cemetery and funeral home where he continues to work 60 hours a week and takes no salary that he can provide for the needy veterans and their family that do not qualify for VA benefits. He works with a 501c3 nonprofit organization that does fundraising to help offset the cost of funerals of the forgotten veterans, first responders, policemen, and AMTs. Let's hear it for Donald Doc Ballard. The next gentleman that we'd like to honor is retired Staff Sergeant Ezekiel Zeke Crozier, a veteran who served 9 years in the Chinook helicopter unit operating out of New Century Air Center in Gardner, Kansas. Zeke was deployed for humanitarian missions to Pakistan and Africa and 2 combat deployments in Afghanistan of support of Operation Enduring Freedom. On July 2011, as crew chief, Zeke's Chinook helicopter crashed in Afghanistan while on a mission. During the crash, Zeke was rendered unconscious, thus resulting in his traumatic brain injury. He was in a coma for 2 weeks and expected to suffer severe disabilities for the rest of his life. Doctors were unsure if Zeke would ever walk or talk again. Then, against all odds, Zeke progressed from a wheelchair, relearned almost everything, including walking and talking, as the left side of his body, including his face, was paralyzed. In 2013, Zeke was awarded the Purple Heart and medically retired from the Army. Struggling to find a new purpose, Zeke found a therapeutic outlet where he creates unique pieces of art using bottle caps. This hobby has become a thriving business known as Handicapin' LLC. Zeke has converted his handicap into a nonprofit to help struggling veterans and individuals with disabilities find healing and purpose. Everyone, please join me and give a cheer and thank these gentlemen for their service. We can't thank Alan and the team at Retirement Solutions Group enough for partnering with Shamrock FC to give back to our veterans. For more information on how Alan, a U.S. Navy veteran himself, and his team can assist in planning your financial future, please text the word FIGHTS to 474747 and get your free guide to life insurance as an asset class. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for him.